Hi loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tiana. If you're new here, welcome. If this is not your first time, welcome back. So in this vlog it will be like a life update. Yes, so just a small chit chat and letting you guys in to my world and telling you how life has been. And yeah, before we get into the video, do like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. So, how has life been? Life has been just there. Of late, I've been telling my family and friends, as long as I'm alive, as long as I'm awake and alive, it is the only thing that matters. Because life has been crazy. If I look back, I think life was good, like really good, like work, gym, my goals, till September. When October came, I don't know what happened. I lost all motivation I had. I was not motivated to do anything. I did not want to go to the gym. I was not eating healthy. I was not talking to my friends. I was not talking to my family. I think I got into a mini depression. Yeah. Then came November, the first 2 weeks of November, and not realizing I was, carrying the emotions into the new month. And I had a conversation. When was it? I think last Saturday. That was like, Tiana, you need to get back to where you are. No one is coming to save you. You're the only one who can save yourself. I was at a really bad place emotionally, mentally. I was not in the mood to do anything. Even eating, I'd eat 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day. And at some point I even stopped posting on socials. It's been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I posted on YouTube, on Instagram. I think it's almost 3 weeks. And even that 1 week, and actually not that 1 week before the 3 weeks, it's been like 1.5 months. I was just posting for the sake of posting. I was not enjoying it as I was enjoying posting and sharing my journey with you guys. On TikTok, I had some videos, when you bulk shoot, I had some videos that were pending that I just posted, and I lost the will to create. And I just don't know. I don't know what happened. And actually last week, was it this week? No, the Saturday I was talking about, not this Saturday, that... Anyway, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but one of the Saturdays, either last week or the previous week, that is when I had the conversation. I was being told, Tiana, you need to get back to your feet. And I think on Thursday or Friday, I realized, I don't know if I can call it realizing or getting clarity on something that happened to me 4 years ago that I didn't know it was that heavy. And I do not know how to feel about it. I do not know if I can share at this point with my family, my parents, that is, my siblings. It's something heavy and something very heartbreaking that it took me 4 years to realize that, I went through whatever I went through. And I honestly do not know what to feel. I do not know if I should be angry, sad. I'm just there. Okay, let us break down. Let me break down because I feel like I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. So September was a really good month for me. My birthday, everything was fine. Then my health started going downhill. So I've been going through a lot of pain, especially anytime, honestly, within the month. I've been experiencing extreme cramps, very, very painful periods and heavy bleeding, too much bleeding, to a point I was taken to hospital, to the emergency services, because I've been going to the hospital since June. I was sent to one of the hospitals in Cambridge. They didn't do anything. I was sent to that when I went to Cambridge, I couldn't go to work because of the pain, because I used to feel, I'm still feeling that pain, some back pains. Literally, my body would just be in pain. And I went to Addenbrooke's, then they sent me to a hospital in a place called Ely to get an ultrasound done. I had to follow up with my GP. It has just been crazy, because it had to get to a point I couldn't walk and my neighbors had to take me to hospital. That is when my GP then recommended me to a private hospital. So they thought it was endometriosis or fibroids, but thank God it is not, because there's history of endometriosis in my family and fibroids. I just received my MRI results last week actually. Yeah, I received my results. Yes, they're negative, but I was put on some medication and they gave me a suggestion. Okay, one thing with healthcare here, it's just weird, because I'm like, just tell me what the problem is. Stop telling me it could. You've told me, because when I went, the doctor was like, we are worried if you have endo or fibroids. I'm here to confirm you don't have, but tell me what is happening, because I'm not okay, because I've never experienced this all my life and it's not normal what I'm going through. But they put me on some medication. They gave me another option. I was like, I do not want to try that other option. So my prayer is I come to Kenya and like go to a private hospital and just get everything done. But hopefully I'll be fine. Then things back at home were not. They were just there. One thing, I don't love stressing my family or telling people what I'm going through, because sipendi kuisiwa huruma. Once umeanza kuisi huruma, that's it. So that, then job wise, and I was just bored of the same thing. I was bored of the same routine, going to work, going to the gym, then coming back home, because I'm an introvert. So that's all I do. I go to work, go to the gym, come back home every single day. Sunday I go to the gym 5 days a week, but that's my routine. I don't do anything else, because I'm an introvert, and I just got bored of that routine, and I got bored of eating the same things of my routine. And one thing with me, if I'm not okay, I will stress it. So that's what I've been doing the whole of October and half of November. And Tiana here is one of those people who add weight like this. If I eat vibaya like for 2 weeks, that's it. I will add weight, and the first places you'll notice is my belly, inner thighs, and inner arms. And yes, then on top of that, I injured my knee. So things were just falling apart. Things are just falling apart at this point, because I'm like, what do you mean I've injured my knee? I have to go back to square one. I can't go back to running, because I just started running and I was enjoying running. I can't lift as heavy as I was lifting. Life is not okay. I miss home. I want to go back to my family. At some point I was like, I just want to go home. At some point I was like, I don't know, I feel like crying. At some point I was like, I just want to go back home, relocate and go back home. And I don't know. So I decided to make this huge commitment, and I paid for a trainer. And my trainer was like, you need to start small, you need to go back to the basics, because you do not want to injure your knee. So all these things are happening, and people think you're doing well, people think that you're okay, because I'm a happy person. If you know me, I'm a happy girl. I love making people happy. I love seeing people happy. I love seeing my friends happy, my family happy. I will do anything for my friends. I will stop everything for my friends and my family. I'm that one person. My my heart is full of joy when I see people happy. So not being able to do that as well was making me angry at myself. And I remember I've been told so many times that I need to give myself grace, and that is one thing I've not been giving. That is one thing I've not been doing, giving myself grace, because I've come, so far, such a long way, and I felt like, I've disappointed myself, my friends, my family. I've added this weight, and I do not know if I'll ever go back to where I was, because I've also injured my knee. Then, decided to challenge myself with 75 hard, which was not the wisest thing to do because I had a knee injury. So I quit 75 hard challenge. I will do it sometime next year once I'm fully healed. Then not achieving that almost. I'm one person, when I don't achieve something, it breaks me down so much. And oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm really emotional because I'm remembering everyone who's been talking to me. I also, took time and went silent on some friends, which was not good. And at this point, I decided to be selfish. I decided to make my circle smaller because honestly, I cannot give much because I'm that one person who's always giving, even if it's not tangible things, my time, making my close people happy. So I made the decision of going silent. I know it is not a good thing, but I decided to do that because I can't keep on giving, because I'd find some people wanting more than I can give. And I've had people giving me demands, you have to create time, you have to talk to me. I'm like, if only you knew I'm not in the right headspace and I do not want to to talk right now, so stop forcing me. So I kept a distance, and life has just been lifing. I was listening to Jay Shetty actually today in the morning, one of the videos on YouTube, and he was talking about how we admire other people's lives and we do not think about the process. Because if you really want that life, if you really want, drive the cars and do all these things, are you ready? Are you ready to work? Are you ready to go through the process? Because if you want that car, it means you need to work. If you want that body, you need to go to the gym. He was also talking about, in another video, he was talking about creating routines that literally look like a ritual. Like, if I can't leave that bed if I have not prayed. I won't leave my house if I've not prayed, I've not showered, and I've not done this. Like, every single day, these things must happen. And I know for me to become the woman that I want to be, I need to forgive. I don't know if it's forgive that the past. I'm still struggling with that whole part because I've been like these 4 years. What would I have done? What would I have achieved if I sat down and thought about it? Because reflecting back, I was actually attracting people because I've been rejected so much in my past life, and I realized I was still attracting the same kind of people, even in relationships. People who've been rejected by maybe their parents or their siblings. So that is what I was attracting, and getting to a point where I have a healthy relationship. It was hard for me to accept in the beginning that this is a healthy relationship because I was so used to that toxic cycle. I was so used to being abused, even mentally, emotionally, verbally, and I was at a place where people in those relationships used to tear me down with words, and having this new thing felt weird. And I think everything came down. I remember calling my dad and telling my dad how how I've being loved in this family, and he was like, yes, accept to be loved, because it's rare, because I'm always giving so much love, and I feel like I was not allowing myself to feel the love. I was not allowing myself to feel the joy that is around me, and I just kept focusing on the past. And I do not want to do that anymore, because I lost myself at that point. And I love creating content. I love showing you guys my journey. I love sharing what I do, even in this small beautiful place that I have for now before we get to a bigger place. I love sharing, because I'm able to show guys where God has taken me, or where God is going to take me. Like, I don't even know if I'm making sense, but life has, I think this time was this period was to show me that God really loves me, because God has been bringing people who love me so much without expecting anything in return, and just giving to me, love and peace and joy. And I remember being told, Njeri, pick up that crown, that crown has been on the ground for too long. Pick it up and dust it and wear that crown. Because it's either that or you fail successfully. I do not want to fail successfully, because it had gotten to a point, even I couldn't film, I couldn't shoot in the gym. I was never afraid of shooting in the gym. Oh, I used to love taking pictures, recording myself working out. I stopped. I remember there were 2 times I went to the gym and carried my tripod, went out, just like, our gym, there's the ground, can I call it ground floor, like where most of the machines are. Then you go upstairs, that is where the treadmills and stairmasters are, then, and like a small area, then you move forward a little bit, then that is where the changing rooms are. So I just got out of the changing rooms, and immediately I got to the stairs. I was like, no. Returned my tripod. I was like, no, I'm not recording. I took the tripod back to my bag, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. And my trainer kept telling me, give yourself grace, Tiana, record, see that progress, because I felt ashamed. And there's nothing to be ashamed of, because we all fall and get back. We all fall and get back. And I'm so grateful to God for all the things that He's doing. And yeah, I just want to enjoy life. Because at this point, I think at some point I was also thinking how many blessings I've missed within these 4 years of my life, because I can't remember my early 20s, honestly. I can't remember, like, if I can be told to account for those 4 years, I honestly can't. And I'm tired of this cycle, and I do not want to do this anymore. And I want to do this with you guys and show you guys that it is possible to fall and get back on track. And that is why I'm doing this video, to encourage you and show you guys that it is possible. Like, I know, when deep down there's something that God has placed in your heart, and I'm like, God, show me what you want me to do. Show me, show me, just reveal to me. But you can't reveal it if you're not seeking Him, because even in the Bible it says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and the rest shall be added. So we have to seek first. So I'm at a point where I really, really want to know more about God. I want to love on Him. I want to spend time with Him. And as much as I don't know much, I have people around me who are willing to, experience this beautiful growth in this. It's not like I'm a Christian, but I want to know God for myself, because I realized I was just following what we are being taught where I used to be, and I do not want that anymore. I just want to know what He wants with me, to have a personal relationship with Him, and just be grateful and enjoy every process, because it's not permanent. So the things I've done so far, I've paid for a trainer. I now have a personal trainer, which is a huge investment. I also want to do my driving. I've been postponing, and I need to do that. I want to be listening to podcasts and audiobooks, and this is something I'm going to share with you guys. This is a journey I'm going to share with you guys, because I know we're going to be at a better place. We'll get back to this video next year, and I know God will have done great and mighty things. So if you're also struggling, just hold on. Look for people, even if it's just 1 or 2 or 3 people who will keep you accountable, who will love on you genuinely. Just find your tribe. Look for your tribe, and you will find it, and grow together and enjoy life. It is okay to fall. It's okay to not want to do things that you used to love. It's okay to want to sleep a little longer. It's okay to just be there, but at the end of the day, you need to lift yourself up. You need to, kujinua. You need to tell yourself that, that crown has been on the ground for far too long, and pick up that crown and wear it with pride, because you are a strong girl, you're a strong young lady, and you're brought to this world to conquer and to do great things. So from now I think I should let me know on the comments below if I should do like a Get Back on Track series. I don't know. I also feel one thing I was also doing is I was overthinking things, because I was like, my life is so boring. I don't have a bigger house. It's just make a bed and my room and the kitchen, and you guys will be bored of the same things, but I will post it, because that is my life right now, before we move to a bigger house where we'll be doing beautiful, like longer Sunday resets and everything. Maybe we get another job and get a car and be driving around. So before that is what we'll be posting. If it's my back day, my leg day, then go cook. That is what we'll be posting. I'll be posting, and I know you guys will enjoy it, because at the end of the day, that is how my life is. It's not like my life is that interesting, but yes, I feel so happy. I was so scared when I was starting this vlog. I was like, oh my god, what will I do? At some point I felt like crying. Nimesikia machozi hapa, could feel my tears, but I'm happy that I'm able to enjoy life and experience these things with you guys. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys want me to do like a Get Back on Track series, which will just be what I've been eating, how I train with my new trainer, how these things, going to work, coming back home, reset, and all these things. And I think I'll first do that here on YouTube. I don't know when I'll go back to Instagram and TikTok. I think I should. Let me guys know, because I know there are people here who followed me from YouTube and others from TikTok. Let me know. But I feel like I know I want to go back to creating. I love creating content, and yeah, I will do that, because that is my joy. I love doing it. So you guys keep me accountable. And also, as I've said, even that season, it's okay, feel it, express it, but don't stay there too long. Pick yourself up and everything will be fine. I think that's the end of the video today. I pray everything goes well with you guys. You experience love, you experience joy, you experience peace and God's love every single day. So thank you so much for watching today's vlog. Do like, share and subscribe, and see you on the next one.